gets to begin the game on the floor. There's Duncan guarded by Paul. How about that for your first start? You've got to go Tim Duncan. Ginobili hits a three. Rondo. And Duncan poked away by Ginobili. Stays with the play. Puts up a three and knocks it down. Duncan knocks it down. Duncan. The beautiful bank shot. Comes the double team. Forces it up. Shot won't go. Finley nearly tips it in. Down. Gets inside. Can't connect. And Duncan the rebound.
To a championship caliber team. Obviously, he's put himself out there a little bit by breaking this core up. But I give him a lot of credit.
House throws it behind. Nice catch by Paul. Blocked by Duncan.
You didn't win. Where's your ring?
I was out there. Bleacher seats at that time, $1.
Duncan banks it in.
Tim Duncan on the block and saying if you don't double team, he's going to take advantage. If you do, he's going to find shoot. But you bring those guys into a situation last year, I don't know if they have an impact. When you add Kevin Garnett, the stakes are raised. Now a superstar.
4-2 since he went out with the injury. Jacques Vaughn, wild shot, won't go. Duncan banks it in, falling down. Alberto kept it alive, and Duncan finishes beautifully.
When we guard him, that's what we wanted him to shoot, because that's a lot better than him.
Earl Campbell's thigh was the size of Manu Ginobili's torso. Scalabrine falls down. Entry pass, count it, and a foul.
And for this team is if you don't, you're going to be exposed because everybody else opposed to a Scalabrine isolation.
Duncan gets it back and puts it in.
Since the first time he stepped on the floor as an NBA player, a true professional, a flat-out scorer, a scientist on the block, and a winner.
We were talking to Greg Popovich yesterday about leadership in the NBA, and he's had a great player who's a great leader. Finley, that's a two.
You're standing around like you have cement in your shoes. We've got to have movement, or I've got to call a play every time down, and I'll do that if that's what we need to do.
Allowing Tim Duncan to play one-on-one. Help is going to come. That's a tough shot if you're Doc Rivers.
Level opponent, obviously different.
It's just interesting, though. The talent level for the Knicks is every bit as good as the talent level that the Celtics are putting on the floor right now. The difference is the effort level.
Stoudemire hits a three, big three-pointer.
He has to make a tough shot.
Eddie House, opponent's field goal percentage and opponent's three-point percentage. Right now, the Celtics are #1 in all three.
A timeout was called. Doc Rivers just gently hit him on the back and made a statement. Didn't try to show him up, but telling them be aggressive. If you're Greg Popovich, you don't mind because your team is back in the ball game. You're continuing to get good looks on the offensive end. Put the ball in the hands of Duncan. Outstanding, rolling into the paint area.
Always takes the full 10 seconds. He slowly gets position, taking his time. Nice feed, and Udoka puts it in.
Lou Garrett.
Ginobili to Duncan, and Duncan able to lay it in. Ime Udoka, and Duncan takes it over Pierce. Duncan from the free throw line this season, and calmly hits that. Calling for it, has to put it up, and Duncan the rebound.